Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and this is my review for Extraction. Extraction is a Netflix film starring Chris Hemsworth as a black market mercenary who is hired to rescue the kidnapped son of an imprisoned international crime lord. Directed by Sam Hargrave in what is his directorial debut, Extraction has been adapted from a graphic novel called Shudad. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that's the best I can do. Authored by Andy Parks, as well as Joe and Anthony Russo, who were the directors of Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. The original graphic novel itself was released back in 2014, and for the film, Joe Russo returned to write the script and served as producer with his brother and Chris Hemsworth. Now, the connections here between all the central creators is huge. Sam Hargrave served as stunt coordinator for Infinity War and for Endgame, and his clear knowledge and proficiency with stunts is on full display in this film. Now, the film itself features some absolutely spectacular action and stunt work. The performance from Chris Hemsworth is measured and heavy-hitting. This is probably the most intense and electrifying performance you have seen from him thus far. He is front and centre for nearly every major action set piece and carries the entirety of the film through the brutality of the choreography and the madcap fight sequences, and also through some smaller moments that he nails perfectly, but they don't really hit half as well as the action. The plot is ultimately threadbare. I am unsure how much was lifted from the graphic novel and how much was left behind, but the plot loses itself on several occasions, drifting disappointingly into cliche territory and creating a truly formulaic experience. The plot attempts to create sympathy with characters that fundamentally do not deserve any. The twists and turns of deception are as visible on the horizon as they are predictable, and while in the smaller moments you start to get a sense of who this mercenary is in Chris Hemsworth, his motivations and his reasons for his apparent nothing to lose mentality, the film practically gives the game away in the first sequence with a flashback memory that echoes the afterlife visions of Maximus in Gladiator. It's all just a little too obvious, even with the villain of the film. But, and this is a big but, when the action begins, the entirety of the film ramps up to another level. It feels as though whatever weight has been holding the film back is lost, and it finds its true form. This is where the film excels. Though not as cleverly crafted as John Wick or the Raid films, the action sequences here are the clear selling point, relentless and ultra violent, which seems to be, a modern staple of action movies. The carnage is beautifully captured in every frame. The car chase is magnificent, yes, and a sequence designed to look like a single shot take in amongst an apartment complex is the standout moment of the whole film. It's absolutely brilliant. The single shot take showcases the incredible action beats that Chris Hemsworth is more than able to pull off, the immense choreography developed with the gun-fu style combat, and harbours an intensity that the film should have held onto throughout. And that's a problem. The film does sag when it slows down, and perhaps the second half of the film suffers as a result of the film taking just that small breather roughly halfway through, but the action remains relentless and violent. I lost count how many times the many goons were on the receiving end of headshots. Not that I was counting anyway, but you get the idea of where this film takes you and the level of violence it creates. This is a film that wears everything front and centre like a Kevlar vest. It is clearly designed with action movie junkies in mind, which, truth be told, suits me down to the ground, but critically it is not without its issues, and it is hard not to be left unimpressed by the cliche-riddled plot, some pretty major pacing issues when the action ceases, and the feeling that maybe the only thing holding the whole film together was the committed performance of its lead actor. Extraction, however, is not without its charms. There is some light tongue-in-cheek humour to be found for sure, but the action is where the film lays its foundation, albeit at the expense of storytelling, but it is a good, fun actioner, and simply as an exercise in pure adrenalised entertainment, it is a film that I would heartily recommend. It is available on Netflix at the moment. I think that's where it's made its premiere. And for this particular film, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So there you have it. That's my review for Extraction. Well, if you've seen it, let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. What we're doing going forward. I'm going through a back catalogue of films that I missed at the moment. A lot of these reviews will end up on the Facebook page under the guise of the not quite one paragraph review scheme that I have going on. There will be a few more videos as well, but they probably will be very short reviews because a lot of these films have been out for a good while now. So stay posted, check the Facebook page, give that page a like as well. Like and subscribe to this channel as well if you want to see more reviews and more views. We are coming up to May the 4th, so who knows, I might do something for May the 4th as well. Who knows, I'm not quite sure yet, I'm just seeing where the days take me at the moment. But thank you very much for watching. Go and check out Extraction, let me know what you think, either here on YouTube or on the Facebook page. Thanks again for watching, bye bye.